And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And we are seeing windy conditions across almost all of southern Colorado this afternoon and blizzard-like conditions across northern parts of El Paso County all the way up to the Colorado-Wyoming state line. Many roads are closed. I'm going to get to that in just a few minutes here, but we can see we're on weather alert. And if you've been outside anywhere in Colorado Springs, especially northern suburbs, you know exactly what we're talking about. We urged you to stay home for the past couple of days, and that really wild weather has certainly come to fruition. Now, the blizzard warnings only in effect for northern El Paso County, generally the Monument Hill area up through Douglas County into the Denver metro. We have strong and powerful wind gusts just about everywhere. As Patrick and some of our reporters in the field, including Spencer and Natalie, mentioned, we're seeing gusts around 40 to 55 miles per hour. Very strong out there. Tropical storm force winds, in fact, here in southern Colorado. All because of this area of low pressure. It's a strong surface low. Look how the clouds and the rain and the snow are rotating around it. Warmer air out across the eastern plains with some rain and thunderstorms, but farther west, we have some very heavy snowfall down through Denver, through Monument to Castle Rock, and into northern parts of the Springs. Down south, Fountain into Pueblo, we're seeing dry skies, even some peaks of sunshine out there this afternoon. But the wind is far reaching on the western side of that low. You can see current wind speeds 24 in the Springs, 34 in Pueblo, and into the mid-20s in Trinidad. These are gusts. 38 at the Springs right now with a peak gust over 50, and Pueblo right now seeing a peak gust at 53 miles per hour. So the travel implications will continue for about the next 12 to 18 hours. I'm afraid to say that. Windy across the entire area with blizzard conditions in the Pikes Peak region. We have multiple road closures across many of our highways and interstates. The good news here is that we will see some better weather, I think, once we get past that Monday morning commute. And take a look at some of these unbelievably impressive snowfall totals. You know, think back to last week. There was a lot of hype going on with this storm. Many folks on social media sharing stuff, model data that was showing 4 to 5 feet of snow. We kept telling you that wasn't going to happen. These numbers right in line with what we were forecasting. Almost 20 inches in Woodland Park, 15 for Divide, Monument, and Black Forest. Falcon around 11 in the Springs, sort of rangy here, but some of the totals I've seen have been between 7 and 8 inches. And Pueblo West seeing about 5 to 6 inches of snow. Now in the Springs, this is interesting. This is downtown. Notice how quiet things are. It's windy there, but we're 7 miles north, our Rock Rimmon Studios, and it is near whiteout conditions. Temperature 30 and a lot of strong wind. Take you outside to Monument Hill. Believe it or not, this is a cam. There's snow on the lens. And you can see some snowflakes flying where there's some clear spots on the lens, but it's just whiteout conditions. It's just nasty out there, as Spencer mentioned. So here's, I think, the million-dollar question. When does the snow end? For some areas, already done, so I have included places like Canyon City or Pueblo on this graphic. For the Springs, I think we start to shut off the snowflakes around 6 to 9 p.m. Palmer Divide, 1 to 4 a.m. Teller County between 10 p.m. and about 1 a.m. Denver could be all the way through about 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Castle Rock between 2 and 5. And for the Wet Mountains and the Sangres, we should see the snow end between 7 and 10 p.m. So keep that in mind as I play out this FUTURECAST. You can see some of the snow showers here in the mountains early this evening. The low starts to pull away, and as it does, we will see less of that snowfall heading into Monday morning. Still some clouds lingering, but we should see some sunshine throughout the day as well, and temperatures that will finally get back to above freezing with some melting snow by the afternoon. But be advised, slick morning commutes, especially in the Springs, northern areas up to the Palmer Divide. Then we get a quick hitting system. We go 1 on the impact scale for now, as the system doesn't look too heavy in the Springs, but could be pretty heavy down to the south. Drying out Wednesday and then a nice warm up heading into next weekend. For Pueblo, an icy morning on Monday if there's any lingering water out there that melts and then refreezes, so just be advised of that. A quick burst on Tuesday, and then we see dry skies and warming temperatures for the weekend. For Canyon City, 40s Monday through Wednesday, but we're bouncing back to the 60s. That's the bounce I like to see Friday and Saturday. Woodland Park, a tough morning commute Monday, and then another round of snow Tuesday into Wednesday.